Well, America's election headquarters up and running right now and centering on the race for the White House in 2016. The primary battle already getting heated on the Republican side. Our chief Washington correspondent, James Rosen, is live with the story, and I bet you have your suitcase packed. Hi there, James. To get out on the road,
Heather, good morning. Well, you know, in the coming-of-age classic Sugar Mountain, Neil Young famously sang, "Ain't it funny how it feels when you're finding out it's real?" And after months of aimless speculation, the struggle for the soul of the Republican Party in 2016 has quite suddenly become real. The defining event was the announcement last week by Jeb Bush that he's forming an exploratory committee. Such moves are pro forma, but Bush's dropping of that glove earlier than any other viable contender touched off an intra-party scramble for donors, talent, and ideological real estate. On Fox News Sunday, syndicated columnist George Will took stock of the strengths and weaknesses of the former Florida governor and presidential son and brother.
He has 4 strikes against him: Common Core, immigration, his name, and the big sign on his back that says establishment choice. All that said, he's enormously talented, does his homework. The Republicans have not won the presidency without a Bush on the ticket since 1972.
More preoccupied with each other than with Jeb Bush for the moment, or with any Democrats across the aisle for that matter, are the ambitious first-term senators Marco Rubio of Florida and Rand Paul of Kentucky. They've quietly been positioning against each other for years. Rubio, the interventionist, advocating for a muscular U.S. presence overseas. Paul, the non-interventionist, as he prefers to be described, urging America to mind her own business. Now, President Obama's Cuba policy shift has triggered something akin to open warfare between these two lawmakers. Paul, sensing a chance to turn the tables on Rubio, who opposed the expansion of ties with Havana, tweeted on Friday, "Senator Marco Rubio is acting like an isolationist who wants to retreat to our borders and perhaps build a moat. I reject this isolationism." On Sunday, Paul added Marco Rubio forgot to mention his support for Obama's funding of the Muslim Brotherhood, arming Islamic rebels, and Hillary's war in Libya. Rubio, in turn, called Paul a cheerleader for President Obama.
He has the right to become a supporter of President Obama's foreign policy, but I think it's premised on the same false notion that engagement alone leads to freedom. It doesn't. We have engagement with Vietnam and China, and while their economies have grown, their political freedoms have not.
Now, unlike in the Democratic Party, where former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton enjoys a wide polling lead over any other potential challengers, in the Republican Party, there is no front runner. And there's a long way to go. Heather.
There certainly is. James Rosen, thanks so much. We'll talk to you again real soon.